Ladies and gentlemen, holy crap, man, damn, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Monday, or as we like to call it, Pokemon Day. Now, in this episode of Pokemon Day, we're going to be discussing the top 5 best fire types. Now, guys, bear with me, this is a disclaimer. There's going to be no legendary Pokemon, and this was an insanely hard list to make because honestly, fire type is one of my favorite types, and there's so many fire type Pokemon that it was so hard to pick. It was really hard to choose, and so there is a little bias part, so this is obviously my opinion, obviously the Pokemon that I really like, but for the number 1 spot, I'm just going to let you guys know, it is very biased, and it was such a tie between 3 Pokemon, actually 4, like I honestly couldn't put one or the other in the number 1 spot. So anyways, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the Pokemon video. Coming in at the number 5 spot, it is Houndoom. Now, Houndoom is really a very cool Pokemon. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I think about Houndoom is his design. Now, its design is such a really nice, menacing look, and it's really a hellhound. And for those of you who don't know, I like to play a lot of zombies, and hellhounds, or dogs, the dogs round, is very prominent in the zombies game. So obviously, I kind of have a special connection with Houndoom because I'm so used to seeing hellhounds, and actually having a hellhound Pokemon is pretty cool. And it is my 2 favorite types, Dark and Fire. Dark type's my favorite type, and then Fire is my 2nd favorite type. So it's kind of like a win-win, boys. Very cool typing, very cool design, and it has a really nice Mega Evolution. Number 4, Talonflame. Now, Talonflame is a Pokemon that really reminds me of Crobat, but less fast. I don't know. It's also like Staraptor. It's a regional birds, you know, but it's honestly a really cool regional bird because normally in the regional birds they're normal flying, right? They don't really gain that other typing. You know, there was the Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, normal flying. Then you have Swellow, normal flying, and then you have Staraptor, normal flying. Then you have freaking Pidove. Oh my gosh, Pidove on Pheasant. Jeez Louise, what? I don't even know. And then finally, in Generation 6, we don't have a normal flying Pokemon regional bird. It is a fire flying. And Talonflame is really cool. He's pretty damn sweet in the anime. I really like his design, and it reminds me of an eagle. I don't know why, dude. It just does. I don't know if he's based off an eagle, but he just reminds me of an eagle. That's probably just my eyes. And you know, fire type, one of my favorite typing. So you gotta love him. And with Brave Bird and flying and all that, you know, it's just pretty cool. I really like Talonflame. Coming in number 3 spot, we have Canine. Now, Canine is such a cool Pokemon. It is a freaking dog, but fire and just awesome. He's really cool. He has a good move pool. He could learn freaking close combat. I don't know how, but he's like, what? And his ability, very nice. And imagine just a dog. He's pretty much like a dog, but fire type, and you could ride with him, you know, do everything like a dog. Imagine having a fire dog in real life. Now that is pretty damn cool. I really do like his design with like the hair and fur and everything. He is a pretty big Pokemon if you think about it. He's 6 feet. Now I'm just a little bit taller than Canine, but he's a big dog if you think about it. So imagine having a pretty damn big dog just fighting with you. Now, one thing that I don't like about Canine is that his leveling rate is slow, so it takes forever to level him up to get that Growlithe to an Canine, but I mean, hey, it's all worth it. Canine's a very cool one. OG classic from the Kanto region, boys. Let's get it. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Volcarona. Now, Volcarona is arguably one of the best looking Pokemon in the entire game. He's at the Relic Castle looking all majestic and everything, and he's even saved his townspeople, but there's also a theory that he destroyed it as well. Lovely Pokemon. It's honestly such a beautiful Pokemon, and the fan art of Volcarona is really nice. I always use him on my team. In Black and White 1, I had him on my team, and of course in Black and White 2, I went back to that castle, to the Relic Castle, and I got Volcarona on my team. Volcarona is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon out there. Mystery surrounds him with the Relic Castle and everything. You just want to learn more. That's what I even love about him. At first, I thought he was a legendary because, you know, you found him in like a physical form. You didn't find him in grass. You had to go up and talk to him. But later I found out he wasn't a legendary. But still, very nice Pokemon. Volcarona definitely takes that number 2 spot. The number 1 spot. This spot was so hard for me to make, guys. And you have to understand that there are a lot of nice fire types. And I'm sure most of you guys agree with me. There are pretty good ones. And of course, the number 1 spot is going to be a fire starter because that's the first Pokemon we ever chose. My first Pokemon was a fire type. And if you guys know my first Pokemon, then you obviously know it's going to be at the number 1 spot. So number 1 is going to be Infernape. Infernape was my day 1, boys. I'm super biased with Infernape. Chimmy, he's my day 1. If you bring up Chimmy or Infernape in any way, I'm going to pick him. I am so biased with him. That's the only thing. honestly guys, I was really hard between Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken. Those are really nice Pokemon. Those 3 starters are very, very nice and I love them. But I mean, Chimmy, he's my day 1, you know? He's my day 1. Like, I'm sure if Charizard was your day 1, I'm sure you'd put him as your number 1 spot, you know? Your first starter, if it's water, grass, or anything, he will be at your number 1 spot because he's a special place in your heart. I'm sure all of you guys know. So, you know, I understand that this list is not going to be the same as yours, and I understand that the number 1 spot is going to be completely different. So I'm sorry if your Charizard or your Typhlosion's not there, but keep in mind, Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken, they are such nice Pokemons. They are super nice. I know you guys could give me shit for, you know, Blaziken's the better firefighting, but honestly, Infernape was just the first one I had, first one I picked, really close to my heart. So you guys have to understand that. But yeah, Infernape, really cool Pokemon, really nice design. He's really cool in the anime, and he's my pal, man. Always close to my heart, 9-year-old Mac when he played Platinums. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for Pokemon Day. Today's the last day of summer for me, so I'm pretty much going to be finishing editing this video, and then I'm going to head back, maybe sit back and relax and enjoy my last day of summer before I head back to school. So probably play a bit of Pokemon, I don't know, play some zombies, try to get to 10th Prestige on that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy your Labor Day weekend, and if school starts for you tomorrow, just know I share the same pain as you and we could suffer together. So leave a comment down below if you've already started school, but if you are starting school tomorrow, I'll be there to help you out, man, because I share the same pain. Ugh, that's gonna be it, boys. Up in Canada, it's kind of different. So yeah, let's go sit back, relax, and I'm sure, and I hope this video will help you guys relax for your next day of school. Anyways, guys, I'm Goober67. Peace out.